Can we just take a moment here to appreciate the shirt? Like, look at that. Target. It's my new favorite shirt. I try not to wear it out. Yes, let's just take a moment, appreciate a good shirt. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deanna Lee. I'm a wife, mother, and entrepreneur, and today we are going to do a book review. So a little bit different than any of my other videos on my channel, and we're going to talk about this book right here. We're going to talk about Rachel Rodgers' We Should All Be Millionaires book. So this first, let's do a background. Background is for 2022, I was going to read 12 books, one book a month. But this book was so good, I finished it in like 15 days. And you see, I have some things even tabbed on this book because it's absolutely amazing. And yes, I have highlighted passages. I don't think you can see it. There we go. And I have highlighted passages in the book. You see that? Yeah. This is a really good book. And so if you identify as a woman, and I mean identify as a woman, then you need to read this book. And more so, us Black women need to read this book because she spoke to my soul, felt a little hurt by some of the things she said. And I'll be honest with you, I felt personally attacked. But it was needed. It was a like a sister to sister moment, and I enjoyed it very much so. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. This book is for any woman that wants to make $1 million, or just not even $1 million. If you just want to make more money, period, then this book is definitely for you. She gives advice, and the best of course she gives advice, but the best thing is she calls it broke ass decisions and $1 million decisions. And I'll be honest with you, I should have just had some things out. Oh, sorry. She called them broke ass thoughts and then $1 million thoughts. So you have your broke ass thoughts like I'm not good with money, but your $1 million thought needs to be building wealth is a skill I can learn. And she has, so I highlighted the ones that resonated with me the most. And I've said some of this stuff to myself. And so you're thinking, oh, Deanna, you look so good. You look put together. No, I had some broke ass thoughts, according to Rachel. I did. But now I have some $1 million thoughts. There's also a section in the book, she titles it $1 Million Lies. And so it's things that us women were taught and the history of women and money. And my mom's a history teacher, so most of this stuff, 90% of this stuff I already knew because thank you, Mom. But for anyone else who doesn't have a mom that's a history buff like mine, I suggest you definitely go through that section with a fine-tooth comb because it is embedded in us from generations before that women cannot be good with money. And she goes through every single one of historically why women were taught they weren't good with money, and then until where we are today, until what's the media is pushing out to us. So I definitely suggest you take your time going through that section because it is actually it's a mind opener on that one. Now my favorite part is the broke ass decisions. Now my favorite part are the broke ass decisions and the $1 million decisions. This section is absolutely my favorite section, and I actually started writing down my $1 million decisions that I have been making. So example of a broke ass decision is one I highlighted. You want to make more money, but you feel too overwhelmed, so you never begin. That was me. And then $1 million decision is you do some research, make a decision, then you take step one towards making more money immediately because rich boo is a decisive boo. Didn't I tell you she speaks to the soul? I'll give y'all another one. So you apply for a job, they make you a lowball offer, and you immediately accept. That's a broke ass decision. $1 million decision is you apply for a job, you let them know your salary requirements before they even make you a lowball offer. Once you receive an offer, you negotiate because you know you're worth it and you got options. $1 million decision. So she's trying to get you to see that basically your limiting beliefs, your fears, and everything that's going on in your mindset right now, and to change it and change the perspective of women and money, especially Black women and money. And so I love this chapter on broke ass decisions and $1 million decisions. I'm not going to give y'all everything because I want y'all to read the book, okay? But I'm definitely picking some of my favorite parts out of this book that is going to make you want to read it. So some $1 million decisions I have made because I work from home. See, my desk, I'm recording, and then I'm at home. This is my office. And because I work from home, I could have my kids here with me, but then I wouldn't get anything done. I wouldn't be able to do my Zoom calls in peace. I wouldn't be able to work uninterrupted. And so $1 million decision is taking them to daycare. Now, granted, I have a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old. So the 9-year-old's in 3rd grade, the 4-year-old's in pre-K, and my 1-year-old's the one in daycare. But the only one that rides the bus home is my 3rd grader, and she knows to leave me alone. And then I go pick up the other two about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I have literally a whole day to focus on my work. So that's my $1 million decision right there. So you think you don't have $1 million decisions already made, but you do. And you just keep making them. You keep enforcing them. You keep going. What's another thing in here that I liked? Oh, okay. $1 Million Squad, Chapter 5. I'm not going to tell y'all, but that is so important if you want to make more money. You need $1 million squad, and she gives you step-by-step on how to form your $1 million squad. That's all I'm going to say about that chapter. Okay, so the things that I tabbed, because I'm trying to make this video quick and not keep y'all too long. Things that I tabbed is, she put in here your first hire. I don't know why I'm showing y'all. She put in here your first hire, how to hire a personal assistant. She gave like a play-by-play on how you can do that. My first hire is definitely not going to be a personal assistant. It's going to be someone to come clean this house. But she gives that that play-by-play and why you need to hire. So don't think that, oh my gosh, I don't have my own business, why I need a personal assistant. She debunks that, okay? That don't assume you can't buy this book because you don't have a business. No. Trust me. Even if you have a career that you love, you can still buy this book and make $1 million. Okay. Delegation for future millionaires is another tab that I have in my tabbed out in my book. I do have an issue with delegation, but when I get to the point where I'm hiring, this is definitely something. And then I can reference her in my coaching business because I'm teaching small business owners how to hire, find employees, and most of their issues are delegation. And so I can definitely quote Rachel Rodgers for my coaching program, which is absolutely amazing. Is another reason why I love this book. Checklist. So she has this challenge. You can look it up, hashtag 10K in 10 days. You can look it up on Instagram, Facebook. And it's a challenge for women to earn $10,000 in 10 days. Yes, I'm doing a challenge, and I will let y'all know how it goes. But my challenge starts in February, which is about 2-3 weeks from now. And I'm challenging myself to earn 10K in 10 days. Now, Rachel also states that you don't have to put 10K. That's just, a goal to set. You can do 5K, you can do 1,000. But I want to challenge myself and put 10K in 10 days. And so I will let y'all know how that goes. But mine starts in February, and so it will, yeah, we'll see. And then, what's the last thing I have tabbed? Oh, 100 reasons you should become a millionaire. So the appendix in her book is 100 reasons why you should become a millionaire. So if you read these 100 reasons and you still think you don't deserve to become a millionaire, then you didn't take anything from this book. You didn't learn anything from this book. You're not willing to change your mindset. And you're not ready to be a millionaire. Basically, that's what it is. You're just not ready to be a millionaire. But I will say after I was hooked. Chapter 3, I was hooked. The first one, I'm just going to say chapter 3 had me hooked. After that, I was reading this book almost religiously. But that's a quick book review for you. The next one, I will say, let me get it actually. Should have had all this prepped. So, Miss Rachel here mentions this book in her book, and it's called The Big Leap. And she mentioned this because it's talk about the 4 zones and then finding your zone of genius. And this is where this comes from. So I already had this book before I started reading Rachel Rodgers, because this was all over Instagram, this book. And then, so this was supposed to be read later on in the year, but I went ahead and just read it now to get a better understanding of what she was trying to say in this. So the only reason I read this is because of her. I will do a review on this one next video, in the next few videos, but I will say that I have a better understanding of exactly what she was saying about the zone of genius. You don't have to read this to get what she's saying in the book, but that's just because I already had the book. I just went ahead and read it. Anyway, quick video, quick book review, and I have plenty more books to discuss with you. Like I said, I read The Big Leap, and then TED Talk, The Art of Public Speaking is what I'm currently reading now. So I will try to have a book review. Let's do every month. Even though, I'm going to aim for every month. We're going to do that. Okay, so I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. We're going to talk about Rachel Rodgers. We're going to talk about Rachel Rodgers.